You called earlier, right? Right, okay. So you are shopping for a new fragrance for Valentine's Day, right? Great. And is this for any particular plans or just because you have a date? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so like I told you a little bit on the phone, you have, two ways of doing it. You can either browse yourself and just sort of peruse our selection. If you kind of have more of an idea of what you're looking for, then that would be a good option for you. You can just go and pick out whatever you'd like and then bring it back to me and I'll help you from there. Or if you like, you can sit down with me and we can do a little bit of a consultation and we can talk about your needs and your plans and your tastes, and then I can go through and give you a few recommendations from my selection. We can do a little sniff test and you can decide which ones you like from there, pick a couple things out, or just pick something else out entirely if you don't like any of them. But yeah, how would you like to go about doing that? Okay, yeah, you want to do the full service sit-down consultation? Okay, so I will go ahead and take some notes, and we'll just go from there and see what we can do for you. So, what are your plans for the holiday? Okay, so it's sort of like an all-day date. Okay. Brunch. Okay, and then going to the beach. Wow. That sounds really fun. I hope the weather's nice. It should be pretty nice. Yeah, it's just been getting warmer and warmer every day. And anything after that? Oh, okay. So you have a hotel room to get changed for dinner? Oh, that sounds fancy. Okay. And then dinner is kind of like a nice sit down, so it's like a fancier establishment. Okay. Dinner at upscale restaurant. Wow. So you have like a full day planned. This is gonna be really fun. Okay. Yeah, so do you wear perfume or fragrance? Sometimes. Okay, you don't wear it regularly. You have a bottle that your mom got you. That's so sweet. My mom would never know what I would like to. I think maybe we have different tastes in perfume, so I wouldn't trust my mom to buy me anything. But yeah, we can kind of talk a little about terms of what you like just for fragrances, like in general. Like, for example, do you like candles? Oh yeah, everybody loves candles. So what kind of candles do you like to buy? Okay, so you kind of prefer like a sweeter, like, so you don't like the really musky, spicy scents. Okay, so you prefer something a little more sweet or floral. Do you prefer floral or sweet? Okay, so we can kind of work with either. Well, as far as sweet goes, do you prefer cake or candy? Okay, yeah. No, I definitely feel like I have some stuff to go off there. So just prefer cake. Floral is okay, but not too much, right? Yeah, we prefer a little more sweeter. So yeah, you look like you're kind of into the same sort of things as me. so this should be fun. Okay, let me see. Okay, so yeah, I think I have like a short list here for you to go off of. So, let's see. You said you're starting with brunch and a beach trip, and then we're kind of moving into a dinner, a sit-down dinner. So I'm thinking maybe we could kind of start with some more lighter, fruity, more daytime scents, and then we can kind of move over into what I would consider more appropriate for nighttime and for a dinner date. So let's see. Let's start with, this is one of my favorites. This is Moschino Pink Fresh Couture, and obviously this is a variation of the Moschino Fresh Couture scent. I love this bottle design. Unfortunately, it does not use the squeeze trigger here as the spray. It has a regular mister, so you can see, but this bottle design is just adorable. I love it. And it's kind of a sister fragrance to the Moschino Fresh Couture that is in more of a blue design, so it actually looks quite a lot like Windex. This one has more of a playful design to it, so it definitely looks like a perfume that is in a Windex bottle, but it is really nice. It's a lovely like a floral, fruity, but it's very light. I would definitely consider this a daytime fragrance. It has notes of, let me see, I made some notes here for you. Okay, yes. This has notes of black currant, pink grapefruit, and lily of the valley. And the middle notes are pink hyacinth, pomegranate, and rose. And then it also has base notes of cedar, ambroxan, and musk. So the base notes really give it a nice grounding, and the black currant and grapefruit really come in quite strong actually. So this is a very fruity scent, and let's give it a little sniff test. Yeah, I definitely don't want to spray any of these on you unless you are absolutely certain that you want to sample it. Yeah, I definitely get the black currant first. That's very strong. And then the floral scents come in softly and subtly. You definitely get that pink hyacinth and the pomegranate. So this is a really nice one for, like I said, daytime. So we'll consider this one as an option for the daytime fragrance for like brunch. But isn't that just adorable? I just love the bottle design. I would have it showing off on my vanity or dresser just for the bottle design, just because it's so funny when people see it and think, oh, you have a tiny Windex bottle, but no, it's perfume. So that would be the Moschino Fresh Pink Couture. I made a note of that one for you, so we can come back to it later if you like it. But yeah, it's very just sweet, very lovely, very simple. So it's not very overwhelming. So I really like that one. I think maybe for another good daytime option, is if you wanted to go even sweeter, I would go just full gourmand with something like fresh cream. This is by Philosophy, and it's very gourmand. It's very sweet, but in a cake-like way. Like if you want to smell like a fresh baked cake, this is what I would go for. And I think it's good for the daytime because you're going to brunch, you're going to the beach, so it's kind of nice to be the one walking around smelling a bit like a bakery, because that just, gives off this very warm, comforting kind of feel, I think. So, let's give this one a sample. Like immediately I just get the sense of like donuts or fresh baked cake. It smells so good. So this has, I'll just set it right here actually, I'm not going to put it back quite yet, but this has notes of, the top note is heliotrope. And I think that is just to really sell the sweetness because the base note is sugar, like just sugar. And then it has middle notes of tonka bean and whipped cream. So it's very sweet, but not too sweet. Like I said, it is very cake-like. So you definitely get the smell of sugar, but not too in your face. Yeah. No, I agree. This one, like, I think it's good for a date because, who doesn't want to smell like a delicious pastry on a date? Because it just, it makes you feel like you could just gobble you up, It's playful anyway. So that's fresh cream. But you seem like you're not quite sure about this one. It is quite, like, thematic almost. So it's not really for everyone, but I did want to point it out for you. Okay. I think probably what I would go with for the next one is, and this one could be like maybe a day to night fragrance. If you didn't want to get more than one, you could use this one and it would be, I think, a really nice option to just flow from daytime to evening. And that is this. This is Ariana Grande's REM, and obviously I've taken it out of the elaborate stand that comes with the bottle. It matches the crystal cap, but I find it quite bulky, so I don't keep the bottle inside it. But it is a really lovely shaped bottle, and sounds nice too. But this, I think, is a really nice, subtle, but still like evening romantic, but it's subtle enough to also wear during the day. So this is Ariana Grande REM. It's a floral, musky, also kind of sweet scent. It has top notes of quince, which is a fruit that's sort of like a pear, and fig and salted caramel and marshmallow. So it has these fruity and also gourmand scents that sort of mix together, and again it just gives you this feeling of like candy or cake or like a pastry. It just makes you smell so delicious. And then it also has middle notes of pear blossom and lavender blossom, and the base notes are tonka bean, white musk, and sandalwood. So it has a nice solid musky base, and the floral middle notes really help to open up the sweetness and make it smell very lively, which I think is another thing that makes it a good daytime fragrance. So let's give this one a little sniff test. Don't you just love the sound of perfume bottles as well? Such a comforting sound. I shake them up even if it seems like you don't have to. This one is a real favorite of mine. I know Ariana Grande's perfumes can be kind of controversial is the right word? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of divisive. People have very split opinions. But I think this one is really nice. I think the musk is what really helps drive it. Because if you didn't have that musk base, I think it would just be far too sweet and floral. But the musk grounds it and makes it, again, more subtle. And I do think that this is a good one to wear from day to night if you weren't interested in changing or showering. So, you want to set this one aside? Okay. Great. Okay. I think I only have a couple more options. You're sort of liking what we have so far? Awesome. Yeah, so this one I think will be a good one to go for if you liked the Ariana Grande. I think this one is also a really good option. This is Narciso Rodriguez for her. I believe this is one of 2 versions, and I'm not exactly sure if there's a more specified name for this one, because they are both called For Her, but this one is I think the first one. So this is For Her. It's a floral woody musk. The top notes are African orange flower, osmanthus, and bergamot. And the middle notes are musk and amber. And then it has base notes of vetiver, vanille, and patchouli. So this one is a much muskier one, but it's still also quite light and floral. So I think this one is a good nighttime scent, but since you did seem quite interested in the more floral musk scent, I think this one is a really good option. So. Like, this one is just immediate. This smells like someone you could just fall in love with, in my opinion. Like, the musk is definitely there, but it still has just this beautiful feminine smell to it. And I think that's all the floral top notes. But it just smells so soft and feminine, but still musky. So, you want to actually have a sample of this one on you? Okay, yeah. Let's give that a try. See how you like it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Give a little mist as well, since we're already flooding the room with it. This one is easily my favorite, so we'll set this one aside for you as well. Yeah, so I think maybe there's just one more that I would show you, and it's actually a sample that I just got in recently. I was just kind of trying it out, but I'm actually very happy with it, so I would like to show it to you. This is my sample. things I'm just testing out, or indie brands often as well. So this is a sample of, by Killian, Love Don't Be Shy. I know that's kind of an interesting name, because it's also written in a strange order here on the label. But this is by Killian, Love Don't Be Shy, and it's a warm floral. So this also has the top notes of orange blossom, and it also has vanilla absolute and marshmallow, and middle notes of honeysuckle and rose, and a base note of amber, so it's very warm. So we can give this one a little sniff test as well. I read that this was Rihanna's signature scent, and that definitely made me want to try it out. So this one is similar to the Fresh Cream, but it is much warmer and much more sweet and gourmand. Like, it really, the scent of the marshmallow really comes through for me. It definitely smells like a roasted, toasted marshmallow. And the honeysuckle and rose just make it, again, very warm, very lovely. It smells like warm honey. Oh, so that one's really nice. I would definitely recommend this one as more of a nighttime scent. But, I don't want to overwhelm you, so I think I'll probably just stop there. But did you have anything in particular that you had picked out? So you really like the Narciso Rodriguez. Okay. Oh, okay. And actually you were interested in the Moschino as well, the fresh. Okay, that's great. So, were you going to be taking full bottle purchases, or are you just looking for samples today? Okay, perfect. Well, it was really wonderful helping you today. I'll go ahead and get these wrapped up and we'll get you checked out. And I really hope that you have a lovely time on your date and have a happy Valentine's Day.